All right. Well, hey, obviously another just awesome day. It never gets old to see your name flash up on that screen. And, one thing I've always done is make sure that we don't take it for granted, no matter all the success we've had over the years. It's a special time, as I told the guys before practice today. I think there's 360 teams that start the season, and then only 68 get their name to flash up there, on the show. So pretty cool stuff. The fact we're in Portland is great for our fans and families and everybody to be able to get there. I think fairly easy, and obviously, from here on out, all these games are going to be tough. No, not yet. We'll dive into them as soon as we get done here.
Obviously, for former coaches within your lineage, just an incredible year. What does it mean to you to see all those coaches?
Oh, it was great. Yesterday to watch Leon, who we'll get to see up close and personal down with Boise State and Portland, and that was such a culmination of an awesome year for them to not only win their league, but to also win the tourney title. Their games, we follow them very, very closely. Their games are incredibly dramatic throughout this year. And then obviously watching Tommy, it was great to see Tommy. And we have other Ricky down there, and TJ and Ken and Rem. So that was a special thing also.
Coach, you take so much energy with the fans who obviously bring their own weather system. You haven't played down in Portland for quite a long time. What kind of atmosphere are you expecting? And compared to last year, what kind of advantage do you think it gives your guys?
Yeah, I don't know advantage-wise or whatever. It's great. I know it'll be a great environment. We have a lot of Zag fans down there, obviously. My family and relatives and all kinds of stuff like that. But it's always been a great place for us to play over the years in neutral court events and everything. And we've definitely played the Moda Center, and looking forward to it.
You mentioned Leon and potentially having to play them. Just what are your thoughts on having a guy that used to be on your staff in your pod?
Hey, it's tough. It's tough. Because you want to root for them every game, but at this point, it's the NCAA tournament. So, it's just about who you're going to play next and getting the win. So I'm sure that'll be the definitely the thoughts on our minds.
Second year in a row, you've got teams that you've played during the season. I think Duke and Texas Tech are possibilities down the road.
Yeah.
Is that advantage, disadvantage? What do you make of that?
They're so far down the road. I don't even know. We'll cross that bridge when we have to. So we just need to try to win on Thursday. I've been in this tournament long enough. You start worrying about games down the road, you're sitting at home. So we'll just dial in. We'll start learning about Georgia State here, and then obviously start breaking down Memphis and Boise State, and they'll get our full attention, again, because being Thursday, we only have 2 more practices, basically. And then it's just kind of walkthroughs and stuff like that.
Now that the bracket's been fully released here, Sawyer Road, what's the initial message that you gave to the team?
Just what I just said. It's a fool's errand to look down the road. There's so many good teams. There's so many good players now, and with the COVID rules, there's a lot of these teams have these older 6-year guys as we've faced throughout this whole season. So that I think that's really raised the level of play up. So you got to focus up on the first game. We just got done with a two-game tournament weekend, and that's what this is. This is a 2-game tournament. If you don't win the first one, you don't get the second one. So, but if you win the first one, then it's all about that second one. So we'll just dial into these 3 teams and get these guys ready to hopefully play their best.
What does it mean to be a number 1 overall seed for the second straight year? And I imagine 20 years ago, if you would have imagined that, it would have been pretty hard. hard to envision that happening.
Yeah, no, I mean impossible to ever envision that, and it's amazing accomplishment. I touched on it after the game. It's a reward for being good for 4 months or 4.5 months. This tournament is a reward for being good for 3 weeks. So I mean I think it's just an amazing accomplishment by this group and last year's group and these number one seeds that we've been able to earn is also just simply another amazing accomplishment by the guys in the program.
Obviously, you don't get the four-bid WCC, but still 3 teams in,
Yeah.
and obviously one that hasn't been in for quite some time. Just how cool is that for you to see this league expanding and to see a team like USF being able to get into the league?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of drama. They're the last basically kind of mystery team named. There was only one more spot left for them, but I think we were all hoping for 4, but reality kind of set in there at the end for 3, and 3's a heck of a accomplishment, and then the seeds were really good too for getting 3 teams in. So hopefully we can all get some wins, and that'll help out the league, treasure chest and kind of help everybody out.
You touched on Tommy for a bit. What's the most impressive thing he's done to turn that around and be a 1 seed in less than 12 months there?
I mean, they've just done a good job of just you watch that team play. I mean, there's a lot of similarities, but he's done a good job with the personnel that was already there, and I think he got them to play confidently, got them to play together, he taught them to believe in themselves, and again, Sean had a good program going down there, and there are some very, very good players. So I think that's important that that's talked about too. But Tommy did a great job, like we all knew he would. I mean, he's a great coach. He's got a great feel, and it's just fun for to get to see him play. I haven't really had that many opportunities to sit down and watch a whole game, so it was that's what was really cool.
I think Michi's shot was in Portland.
Yeah, it was.
Is that the first
Yep.
thing that you remember or highlighted that?
I don't know if that's the first thing I remember. Just I know we I don't know if that's the only time we've been down there. We were obviously there for the PK85, and I think we've played a couple other games down there neutral. And obviously playing in Portland, we always have great support there. And then just geographically looking, I mean, it's an easy drive for our fans in the Northwest. So I think that's kind of what I was focusing on. All righty.